Here we go, guys. Round 6 of the OCF qualifiers. Game 1, VonIvan versus Jove. This one is the last match before qualification. So whoever wins this one will go through. I believe VonIvan was seed 7 and Jove was seed 10. So a very evenly matched matchup here. VonIvan has once more gone for Soviets. I wonder if we'll see his 2 conscript, 2 combat engineer, 2 mortar build. It seems to be what he's gone with most games so far. And his loadout is Lend-Lease, Terror Tactics and Shock Rifle Frontline. He's gone with Terror Tactics every time so far. Really likes that KV8. And Jove, on the other hand, has gone for OKW with Breakthrough, Scavenge and Elite Armor. So we are on the grassy pastures of Angoville. And that's what we're doing. Conscripts want to avoid losing this garrison to the Stern Pioneers, who are back in and regather control of it. Looks like Stern Pioneers gonna run down the road and do some capping here on the left. VonIvan instead going for the right hand side. Usually it's not what happens in this Angoville. Usually the person in the south goes to the left and the person in the north goes to the right, but VonIvan perhaps feeling like he has a strong early game advantage against OKW, trying to make use of that, try and cap this right hand side which has 2 of the VPs and hopefully get a VP lead that way. So, Kubagan for Jove, and this is a good map for Kubagan. Nice open pastures, some nice roads for it to run down, nice and maneuverable. And quickly pins that constant squad force in retreat, not before they finish capping this victory point though. VonIvan needs to start abusing these garrisons, try and get in there and make it hard for his OKW opponent to dislodge. Shoe mine, early shoe mine here from Jove. So that's interesting play. Perhaps hoping to get a wipe as the squad comes around from this angle. Combat Engineers versus Fortress Grenadiers at long range, even though Combat Engineers are behind cover. Definitely I'll lose. Oh, and they get wiped by that shoe mine. That thing just paid dividends for Jove. Early wipe going against VonIvan there. Oh my god. So VonIvan going for a different build this time, not going for the mortars, instead going for a Maxim. Now rebuilding his second combat engineer. And still going for Terror Tactics. Looks like the Maxim can range this garrison from all the way over here. It's kind of surprising. I guess it's like just in its arc of fire there. I did not know that that was even possible. Yeah, catch you later, one. All the best. So VonIvan trying to make the most of these garrisons. Doing a pretty good job after a VP advantage. Just a small one though. Only about 15 VPs ahead so far. And Jove has actually got slightly superior resource control at this stage. Still now VonIvan has some flamethrowers, so he should be able to win these engagements here for these garrisons. Doesn't have enough supporting troops at the moment. His conscripts both being forced to retreat. His Japanese quickly jump out of the garrison, not wanting to take that bonus damage from that flamethrower. Engage mano a mano out on open ground and do end up forcing a mass retreat now actually from VonIvan. VonIvan's MG continues to engage. Ooh, incendiary grenade over the hedge, but Von is quick to react. Just gives Maxim out in the nick of time. That's where the Maxim's fast setup time comes in handy. Managing to jump out of that garrison and the incendiary grenades effects very, very quickly. Whoa, what's that, an AT grenade? That was a heroic throw there. Those guys could go to the Olympics for the shot put with that kind of arm. Just waste that Cougar wagon at super long range with that AT grenade.
Conscripts, now you can use Molotovs to burn those bastards. The sector is at risk.
VonIvan here has managed to get a cut off, so despite having very little map control at the moment, Jove doesn't have many resources coming in, and Von is now going to branch out to the left after having lost most of the engagements here for the right. Looks like he's going to play a bit of peekaboo in this garrison, hoping that Jove will get close enough for his flamethrowers to roast, but Jove is wise to those tricks. He's now bringing up his Maxim. Is he going to go through his archers, or is he going to try to crew this garrison? Unlike on Eindhoven country, this one does actually have windows out of this side, so you can fire from every which direction. Incendiary grenade versus Molotov, but incendiary grenade's much more powerful. This conscript stayed in its effect for a touch too long, just trying to get that Molotov off. Take a hell of a lot of damage. Luckily Von has already got the medics upgrade though. He's got all 3 upgrades already. So it's definitely going to delay his tech a long way. But maybe he can make the most of that extra utility. Jove has also put down a battle group, seems to be standard, in a rather defensive position. Sometimes you see players put them up back here, behind this garrison here, to try and hold that right hand side. But not Jove, he's going to play slightly more dynamically, instead of campy. And now he's going to put his Shred HQ here, which is a defensive spot, but also stops any troops coming through here for cut-off harassment. So it's pretty good Shred HQ location, I think. So, surprise, surprise, Jove picks Scavenge. I think everybody picks Scavenge every game at the moment. It seems to be by far the most popular OKW doctrine. But he actually went quite heavily into Volksgrenadiers and then got some Jaegers. Some people try and stall at 2 or 3 Volksgrenadiers and save up for a for Jaegers, and then deploy 2 or 3 squads of them straight away, but not Jove. Triple Rifle goes off there, but doesn't even kill a single model from any squad. That's a bit of rotten luck there for Von. Incendiary grenade thrown, ends up causing that squad to retreat. So these incendiary grenades are really working out well for Jove right now, and he's got such good munitions income. Like, really impressive amount of munitions. It's because he hasn't upgraded any of his squads with Shreks. He's just playing it by ear. We saw some other players earlier on just going for that early Shrek, but not really having any effect on the game because Von didn't go for an early vehicle. Oh, incendiary grenade ends up wiping the Maxim there. Bad luck for Von. That was already super low, but incendiary grenade finished the job very, very quickly. infiltration grenades versus shock troop grenades. Shock troops get up close and personal with the Jaegers, and they should win easily from this range. But luckily for Jove, no model losses so far. Just a lot of damage. Oh, there we go. Only one, but that's pretty good, really, all things considered. So VonIvan's off to a kind of shaky start, losing that Maxim and that combat engineer to their shoe mine. Where's Jove has got this very, very fast Luke's out, and VonIvan's very unprepared for this. Well, he's got his this on production now, but it's going to be a bit late, and he doesn't have any tech of his own, so no T-70 to counter this. So this Luke's just got run of the map right now, constantly trying to get close, trying to get a T-grenade off, and do manage to dissuade that Panzer II from chasing any further and finishing off those shock troops. Lucky for Von, though it did inflict a lot of manpower bleed, and shock troops do cost, I believe, 34 to reinforce, maybe 32. So very expensive reinforcement. Uh-oh! Incendiary grenade almost wipes that conscript squad. Will the Luke's finish the job? No, yes, no. No, Luke switches targets, going to take an AT grenade for his troubles. And VonIvan's conscripts will live to fight another day. Still, he's suffering a lot of bleed. Does manage to get a cutoff going, and throws a smoke here. This is a cheeky maneuver. He's probably going to take an incendiary grenade through the... Oh, and it almost wipes his squad. That thing is just... Oh, so strong. I hope they hotfix that as well. So overpowered. I think they are. I think they're removing its initial damage, dropping it down to 10 instead of 20, which should make a good bit of difference. Okay, VonIvan's mine goes off there. Only takes down 2 of those Volksgrenadier squad members though, so let's have a look at the old graphs. Whoa, look at that. Jove 40 to 19, maybe 40 to 17, something like that. So more than 2 to 1 so far, and a lot of them have been very expensive shock troop models as well, so very, very far ahead in terms of manpower up until this point. And he's had pretty good fuel and map control as well, honestly, so Von's off to a shaky start here. And doesn't really have a good counter to this Lux. He's got the Zis, but it's not really mobile enough to deal with this Lux. And we do see that Jove has invested in 2 Raketans covering its retreat path, so T-70 did try and go deep. Would be in a lot of trouble. It looks like Von is not going to tech, and he's just going to try stall to the KV-8s. We did see this strategy from him once before. Jove, on the other hand, has plenty of options. He could go for the Flak Panzer. Probably not necessary while he still has the Lukes. We could go for a P4. Probably the more likely option at this stage. Or of course the Jag Panzer, which does extremely well on this map, if we're honest. It does really well in these open fields. Can reverse down these roads very quickly. Just generally very good on this map.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
My throat's starting to get a bit sore.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Casting for about 3.5 hours so far. So VonIvan puts a mine down here and hopes to catch this Luke's going across this crossroads. Always mines here. Always, always, always. But Von is getting bold. He's got 2 Zisses and he's on the prowl. Wants to knock out this Luke's. He's been doing so much damage to him up until this point. There goes 1 Zis shot. 2 Zis shots. 3rd Zis shot. Down goes the Luke's. No longer going to be terrorizing Von's army. Nicely done there by Von. Nice surprise on that Luke's. In comes shock troops from the side here. May catch these Stern Pioneers on retreat, putting a lot of damage onto them, but not getting any model losses. There we go. One goes down. Another one goes down super low, but shock troops starting to lose their effectiveness at this range. For HQ, maybe going to suppress them. And Von disengages, but that went very well. He now has the whole right side of the map under his control. So a nice pickup there from Von, and he desperately needed that to claw his way back into this game. Still, as we can see from the army sizes, they're pretty much dead even at this point. So very, very close match. Oh, the mine goes off, almost takes down that Shrek squad there. So now Jove, perhaps expecting a vehicle, is investing in some Shreks, but little does he know Von is just saving up for the KV-8. In the meantime, he has gone for a flak panzer now that he's lost his looks. Try and apply some more pressure to VonIvan's infantry. Still got to be careful. We'll go down quite quickly to this guns. Doesn't want to run over any mines. Won't take any AT grenades, that's for sure. So conscious to try and take what little cover they have available to them behind this plane rep. Shock troops making a push across the right. This gun's exposed. They take some grenades. Do get a few shots off on the flak panzer, forcing it back. They are taking a few losses though. Gonna get back to safety, but whoa, shock troops getting minced by this flak panzer. There's a booby trap down here on that fuel point as well. Don't see. You don't see any minesweepers from Von, so he won't have any way of defusing this. Probably needs to get some sweepers up before he gets his KV-8 as well. He doesn't want that running over any mines. So that should be high on Von's to-do list right now. Doesn't have much munitions in the bank though. He's been using a lot of mines and a lot of shock troop grenades.
Back to full strength. Back up to full force. Not want to be stuck in one of those.
So Jove, bucking what we've seen from other OKW players, going for a late infantry support gun. Seems to be working out quite well for him. This build. He's trying to bait this squad into this booby trap, because what you can do with the booby trap is wait until the entire squad is in the circle and then get your squad out of the circle, and then it will explode on the entire squad. You're much more likely to get a wipe than if the squad's just wandering into the circle. So yeah, nasty trick you can do with those booby traps. Infiltration grenades versus shock troop grenades. Oh, infiltration grenades just shredding! Whoa! Get the kill there. I think there was 2 squads worth of infiltration grenades, wasting those shock troops. But here comes the KV-8, perhaps hoping to return fire with another wipe of its own. Shrek goes off. Oh, look at that KV-8 roast that squad in an instant. Wow, and now he's on the prowl. He's on the hunt. He's like, oh, I want to get revenge for my shock troop brethren. What did this get picked by? It must have been an infantry support gun shot. That thing gets us instant pinned so frequently. I'm okay with it like suppressing, but I'm not okay with it pinning in one shot repeatedly. Pretty much like it seems to do it half the time it lands. Pins in one shot. At the moment. Oh, another grenade in the exact same. Another mine in the exact same spot. Whoa, what? What? Okay, he's decided to disengage doesn't want to leave his troops overextended and vulnerable to KV8 chasing them down, and I can understand why. Already lost one squad member to that. Does have 3 Raketans, and he will need to keep these spread out so they don't all get roasted in one toasty cluster by the KV8. This thing makes very short work of team weapons, much like the Churchill Crocodile. So all 3 Kenworthers connect on the KV8, and it's having trouble pathing around these Zis guns, but Zis guns also inflict a similar amount of damage onto the Flak Panzer. And now both vehicles will disengage for repairs.
Combat unit ready.
Infantry attacking in force!
Things are slowing down a bit. But that's actually a second Flak Panzer for Jove. Unexpected. Looks like he's just going to try and deal with the threat of VonIvan's KV8 with Kenworthers alone. And then mass Flak Panzers to deal with all of VonIvan's infantry and hopefully win the manpower game in the long run. So 3 Zis guns versus 3 Kenworthers. It's going to be who positions these the most effectively that's going to end up winning this game.
Orders complete.
Also very important is our mines, of course.
An anti-tank gun has taken the field.
Oh, 4 Kenworthers now from Jove. This is I mean, I think 4 shots will actually kill the KV8 in one volley, so I think that's his plan. Try to get all 4 of these to connect and wipe that KV8 in one fell swoop. That being said, Von has now fielded himself another KV8, and he's just about got enough fuel to field himself another one if he chooses to do so. So he's not really heading for fuel, whereas Jove is very low on fuel right now. So it's very important he doesn't lose his 2 Flak Panzers. This is round 6, game 1. The final round before the whoever wins this one goes to the finals. Last game of the day. And I think this was like 12 hours into the tournament, so this is everybody's very tired by this point. Oh, that mine does come good. Almost wipes that squad, and Von's a bit late to rotate his KV8 to finish the job. Instead, he's taking losses to these double Flak Panzers. Here comes the Zis gun war, though. It's going to be found out by these Jaeger lights. KV8's in a bit of trouble. Here come the Kenworthers. Having trouble connecting, but Jove is doing a really good job of blocking this KV8. Here comes the Zis guns, though, connecting heavily with those Flak Panzers. Fair propaganda deployed onto those Flak Panzers, onto those AT guns, but it's not enough. Somehow Von, I don't know what happened with his pathing there, but he just couldn't get out. Stayed in front of those Kenworthers for so long, and he ended up losing his KV8 as a result. So nice blocking there with the Flak Panzers from Jove. Risky play knowing that those Zis guns were there, but ended up coming good for him. VonIvan's out for blood, clears that ISG, but that could quite easily be recruited. So small win. Oh no, he runs over a shoe mine. This is exactly what I was saying. It's going to come down to mines and AT gun placement. And it looks like Jove's ahead on both counts right now. Von's KV8's in a lot of trouble. Does have just about enough to call in another KV8. Maybe he could catch these Kenworthers out of position with his fresh KV8. I don't know. Desperately trying to back it around this shot blocker here. Doesn't want to block the path. No, he's going to throw a smoke grenade with his shock troops. Cunning play by Von. And here comes the Ziska. Oh, that squad gets wiped getting out of the garrison. Here come the Flak Panzers. Infiltration grenades. It's all going down here. KV8 switches to the 45mm AT gun. Shock troops get up here. So this guy's trying to find a line on these flak panzers. Our forwarded sight. They may be able to finish the job here. Maybe. Needs to put them down. No. Has to jump out of the garrison. And no longer has line of sight. Is he going to finish it? Maybe. Oh. So I think the only loss in all of those engagements was the squad of Jaegers that were getting out of this garrison, in spite of all odds. So both players playing very well there. That was a really nice maneuver there from Von, throwing a smoke grenade with his shock troops to cover that KV8's retreat. Highly commended. It's the kind of plays that I would never think of. Oh, look at this! Look at this! 3 flak panzers from Jove. He's on the prowl. He knows that if he can get into the right spot, he can just melt all of Von Zis guns. And it looks like that's what he's going to go in to do here. He clears one quickly there. No conscripts for AT grenades. They're on the wrong side. And he's just making mincemeat of all these Zis guns. They're also clustered. They're not covering each other. Does manage to clear one flak panzer, but that's going to be it. All 3 Zis guns fall to the flak panzers here, and VonIvan's in a bad way right now. What's he doing with this KV8? He's about to run into 3 Rekenwerfers and 2 Shrek squads. He quickly roasts this one down. He's throwing off the Veer propaganda. He's roasting down this one now as well. Taking quite a bit of damage though. He does. He clears 2 of the Rekenwerfers. He has to disengage. He's getting too low. Flamethrower's going to try to finish the job on this final one. Veer propaganda forces a retreat from that Shrek squad. In comes the damaged KV8. It's moving slow as a snail. 45mm gun switched. Inflicts some damage onto this flak panzer. Rekenwerfer trying to be stolen, but flak panzer's just wasting it here. And that's one thing you should know about the flak panzer. If you keep it still, it's so much more effective in its anti-infantry duties. So many times you see people trying to move it while firing, and it just reduces accuracy. It's not nearly as effective, but Jove knows to keep it stationary while firing, and it clears those squads, clears those team weapons so quickly as a result. So flak panzer chasing away what remaining squads of infantry Von had out here on the flanks. In fact, he may go deep on the base. It's only got 1 conscript and it's over there on the far side. There's nothing to stop this flak panzer from killing the shock troop squad. Oh no, Von, it's all going horribly wrong. He's trying to steal this Rekenwerfer now right in front of this flak panzer. May be successful though. No. Almost. Oh, and KV8 runs right in front of this Rekenwerfer and dies. You gotta be careful with the fair propaganda. Even though these gets pinned, they come in, you can see, as you saw right there, they come in and out of being pinned, and during that time that they come out, they will get a shot off and will wreck your tanks. So flak panzer's sitting here in the base catching any squad that happens to retreat, and Von is powerless to do anything about it at this stage. Looks like he may be thinking about saving up for another KV8. I hope that that can turn the game around, but he's got just about no infantry left. And I seriously doubt he can win this game now. So some nice aggressive flak panzer play there from Jove. He waited until he had a critical mass of flak panzers to rush these Zis guns, and it worked out for him excellently.
Standing by. Send orders.
Panzer has to be on its toes now. Could take an AT grenade from this conscript squad. Here it is. Oh, he's actually building a Zis gun with his last remaining amount of manpower. Thought he may be saving for the K-gate, but no, he's decided he has to get his Zis gun. And he may be able to pick up this Black Panzer on the way out. No, in comes scavenge artillery! And that's going to cover the retreat of his Flak Panzer quite effectively. No, in fact, he's just stopped it. Stopped it to try and knock out this tech structure. Oh, but a scavenge shot. Oh, scavenge shot lands right on top of their Zis. And the Flak Panzer does manage to back away to safety. And I'm going to speed this one up because this is super over. GG. Jove wins.